Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and welcome to the third episode of the Android Beginners Tutorial series. And in this episode, we're going to develop our first application in Android ever. Now, in the last tutorial, we started up this emulator, the Ulixava standard, and it's just like a normal Android phone or Android device. You got your applications here in the menu, you got the Google search, everything should work, and whoa. Um, Disagree. I don't want to share anything with Google. Actually, I'm sharing my videos with YouTube, which is Google. But anyway, let's just minimize that and close that window down. In order to start up a Android project, you want to go in New, and sorry if there is some background noises. Actually got my door open. It's really hot outside, so it's very nice and warm, and even I want some. Never mind. Um, if you can't see the Android project right here in this little menu here, you want to hit Other here. Then you want to open up this Android tab, which you should have if you installed the Android 80T correctly. You want to hit the Android project. It's a little bit different than the Java project. It's generating a lot of stuff for you for the Android project. Now we want to name this something. We want to name this. Whoa. That's a sort of strange car going on. Anyway, I'm gonna call this actually just YouTube Android. I'm gonna have everything in here, and I'm gonna try to make like a huge program with a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna make some menus and show you a lot of different things. Oh yeah. Why did I say oh yeah? So here you can see that you got a few options to do when you've named your project here. And you just want to do the create new project and workspace. Now in here we're going to choose from what project we actually want to develop on. Now I think I installed the 2.1 only exclusive for this. I think it was the 2.1, 1.7, whatever. I'm going to use the 2.1. I might have installed the 2.2 only for this, but you're going to use the 2.1. Going to hit next. And now you guys might be very confused. Now, what am I gonna do here? And you can see your application name, and this is what is gonna show up as in this menu here, or however your menu looks. Now, the 2.1 emulator looks like this. The applications are sorted out like this. Yours might look a little bit different. And if I close this down, actually not close, but I just do that. Or the application name is this little name here, like contacts, API demos, and so on. So that's what we're gonna name this, and mine's just gonna be called like YouTube or something like that. With the application name to be YouTube. Now to the package name. The package name, a Java package. You might know about the Java package. It's just like packages, and you organize your whole Java program. For the Android, it's pretty much the same thing, but in order to get on the market with your application, you need to have a specific, specific package name. And most people just use their websites. Mine is net.ulixava and then .youtube now. Now, you should not use net.ulixava. That would be very harmful because I'm using net.ulixava. Yeah, anyway, net.ulixava YouTube. That should be unique on the market. So it's basically my website backwards, ulixava.net, and then .youtube, since that's the project name. This is how most people do their package name. You can type in like alex.ham.bacon.cheese, and it will still work. But it looks a little bit better if you have it organized like this, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with net.ulixava YouTube. Now, the activity, we're gonna come to that in a second, or actually in like 2 tutorials. But the activity is basically the main class. If you've been programming Java before, what the main class is from where the program runs. Now, the program runs from a manifest file, which I'm going to show you in a second. But this is used for setting layouts and stuff. So Android itself is Java with some simple XML if you want to use that. So in here we're gonna type in like just gonna have like main or something like that. Actually, let's just call this main activity. We're gonna come to activities, as I said before, later as well. So hit finish, and your project should start up, or should create. Might take a little while since there's a lot of things to generate for the Android. And my phone's calling. All right, it's not for me. That's good. Um, so we got the YouTube Android, and project should be created now. Whenever I open this up, you can see one folder called source, one gen, and then we got two strange looking things right here. Whoa, perfect opportunity for my microphone to run out of battery almost. 1 second. Oh my god, I don't like this at all. Oh no. Now you might hear a little strange sound. There we go. Now there might be some background noise, but it should work out. Strange tutorial. Anyway, so got the source, the gen, the Android 2.1, Android dependencies, assets, bin, and res. First of all, we got the source. Here we have all our Java classes. We got the main activity, as you can see that we typed in before. Create the main activity. It looks like this. We're not going to work with this today. We're going to work with this in the next episode, when we're probably creating a splash screen, as most books tell you to do in the beginning. Most books learn you to create a splash screen in the beginning. 3 Java books, or Android books, I mean, which I've read all of them. So 2 of them tell you to create a splash screen in the beginning, and that's what we're gonna do for this tutorial, because that's a good thing to learn. And what a splash screen is like, it's like the screen that shows first with like your logo or something. But in this tutorial, we're just gonna set up a simple button and try to run the program. We can actually run the program right now. I'm just gonna show you in the res folder here, under the layout. We've got 4 image folder for images, and we got the values here as well, strings.xml. I'm gonna double click at this main.xml, and what that will do is that will start up this XML file graphically. So as you can see, this is how our thing looks right now, how our application looks. We got these 2 bars here, and we got something saying hello world main activity. So if I go over to the main here, what you can see here is linear layout and then a text view down here. And this is nice organized actually. Just gonna move that down to new row. This is the way I do it, because it's easier to see what you're actually doing if you can hold everything down at rows. But you can see it says text view here. We're gonna work inside these linear layouts here, and if you've been working with HTML, it's a very good thing, because then you know pretty much what you're doing, and it's very simple. But we got the text view, and that is what's doing this text. But when you're looking at this text view under the Android text here, it says @string/low. You might think, what the hell does that mean? Well, if you go over to your values here, you got the strings.xml, and if you go over here, you can see string name hello world main activity, and that's what it actually says in the main.xml document. So it's calling the hello, and the hello is right here. Then it says hello world main activity. Now we're gonna hard code most of the things, and hard coding means not writing @string/low. So we're gonna type in like hello instead in a second. But for now, we're gonna move back here. We're gonna try to change this text. So change this to I am a hero, or something like that, something simple, just to test this out. You can even create more new strings, so like hello, goodbye. So you have like you are a hero too. And if we go back to our main.xml document here, and we copy this text view, and we move it down 2 lines, and instead of typing hello here, you type in goodbye, since that's what we named our string here. Named it goodbye. And then go over to the graphical layout. You can now see that it says I am a hero, you're a hero too. So if you right click at this project now and you hit run as Android application, it will automatically run on your emulator over here. So then we can see how it actually looks on a phone. Can you see this? I am a hero, you are a hero too. So that's how it looks. If we go over to the go back to the main.xml and delete one of these, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff with the text view here. Now you see we got a few strings here. We're just going to use the hello string for now, just for testing some things. What you can do with this text view is, for example, Android : text size. And we can set the text size. Now we're going to use something called DP. That stands for density pixels. That's pretty much a size of which is like the same for all different phones. Like it's the same size according to the phone's actual screen size. So we're gonna set that as 30 dp, density pixels, and now it will look like this. I am a hero, but we might even want to have this in the center here. So how we do that is that we type in Android : and Eclipse will give us some options again, and we type in gravity center. We go back here, and now you see that this appears in the center. Now gravity might sound a little bit strange for you. Train in the background. That's stop it, train. Anyway, so the gravity is like alignments in HTML, for example. It's aligning the text to the center. So also for the width and the height, this is fill parent. What fill parent means is that it's filling the whole screen, or the width, the whole width of the application. And layout height says wrap content, and then it's going after how large the text is. So it's going for the height of the text. I am a hero. So that's actually it for this tutorial. Editing some XML. In the next tutorial, we're going to try to add a button and do some text changing for when you click the button, and that's going to be awesome and a lot of fun. So experiment with this and have fun, and try to learn everything. Until the next tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and comment and rate and like all that good stuff. I'll see you again next time. Bye.